Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Patrician 3. I have to do some quick checking actually. We have currently 4 ships, which certainly isn't enough for what I need. And out of those 4, 3 have captains. Which also means, first of all, one of them still needs to find a captain. And I have currently 2 ships being able to do trade routes. That has to be 7. Or even 8, but at least 7. So I need to get more. What I have in mind is basically to continue what I already did in the previous episode, and that's salvaging ships. Well, some people call it piracy, but I also will do this. This is going to be a standard procedure for me each and every first of the month, and each of every time I start a new game. And reason for that is simple. I said it before, I don't want to run into a fine, especially not later in the game, when my income is a lot higher and everything is going to be more and more focused on reputation, income, reputation, but most of all company value. So, well, crap, that one dropped. Okay, never mind. So, yep, there are some things I have to take a look at. I need this. Better wait before I'm going to buy catapults, but I need 10 of those. Not yet though, because the most important thing, I lack some goods and funds. So, basics done. I'm sending out my fleets now. We got 3 pirates, so there's a lot to do. And the things I need to keep an eye at. That's going fine. I have enough room there, yes. One of the things I need to keep an eye out for is that my routes aren't being robbed, and currently with snake casts, yeah, that's going to be tricky. So I'll hope going into normal speed now, but I hope I'm able to get or keep out of that for a while. Simply because I can't deal with the loss at the moment. If I'm able to have a Crayer, a good captain, as well as the weapons, I'm able to do ship combat with a ship to my liking. At that point, I will make sure that the pilots will actually deal with something they don't want to deal with. Yeah, it's nice, but right now I don't need you to help moving to Scarborough. Sorry, mate. I will do that as soon as I got a better ship. So my current goal, 7 snake cars. 8 would be better actually, but 7 snake cars, which will help me setting up a trade route from Bremen, 1 to Hamburg, 1 to Ripon, 1 to Scarborough, 1 to London, 1 Bruges, 1 Cologne and Groningen. With that, I'm going to supply my Western hub, that's number 1. I'm also able to generate my income a lot easier. There are some things, like I showed in the previous episode, there are some things going on in this map. One of the things is that we have a lot of cities producing cloth. To be precise, Edinburgh, Scarborough, London, Bremen, that's already to be, Bruges doesn't, but it has wool. So 3 cities up here, center 1 and 1 in, I'm going to be very lucky by the looks of things. Yep, I'm going to be very lucky. And Visby is the other one, so cloth is something I will produce a lot over here, which also means that I have to be careful not to overproduce cloth. That one's likely going to escape. Unless I'm able to cut it off. Eventually I have to turn in. Yeah, I'm slightly faster right now. So I was saying, I have to be careful not to overproduce cloth. Another thing is that Bremen and Scarborough, if I'm not mistaken, are able to produce iron goods, so that's only 2. But at the same time, in the Eastern Baltic, I have Stockholm and Reval. In the center, I have Lübeck, and if I'm not mistaken, Edinburgh and Bergen. So there's always an imbalance of goods in this game at some point. That's one thing. I also know already, and because that's confirmed by one of the developers at the time, no matter what I do, I will always run out of fish. So fish is eventually the threshold to get a balanced game. Gotcha. a while, but I got it. Skin salt. Okay. Get more crew. I also think I need to switch. He docked in Aalborg. Nothing. Brugge. Of course I'm keeping the pitch. Well, this... Oh, and fish. This was a nice hole. So far, this one is really living up to its name. But there's an imbalance in this game in goods. We do have... Yeah, see, iron goods. Lubeck is iron goods. This is all going to be from the Aalborg hub. And iron goods, so free. But really have to keep my mind on the job. There is an imbalance in the game, goods wise. So eventually I will have to move goods from Bremen to Aalborg, from Bremen to Visby, and for both cities vice versa. Maybe even from Aalborg and Visby another convoy. I will see how I deal with that. So with that in mind, there's a lot to do. And of course there isn't a captain available. And there's an imbalance I need to deal with. Eventually I will also send my ships down to the Mediterranean, and since I'm able to get certain goods from there, it's easier to actually get what I need. More important, after the Mediterranean I could actually set up there was such a nice name for it, for trading between, yeah, I think it's triangle trade, but I can set up a trade between Hanseatic area, which is where I'm in now, and the Mediterranean, and then to another area. And yeah, the veterans know about what I'm talking about. New players, I won't spoil the fun yet, because it's fun to see things. see the things, the tricks. Really, no pirate, no captain. To see the tricks, to see a glitch. I will use a glitch. For sure. For those who consider that glitch cheating, sorry. I will use it. It's the well-known Apris trick. Should have kept my ship over there. Oh well, never mind. Captain. A free one. Not bad actually. Free one free, free trading, one sailing, free fighting. Yeah. This is more important. So I am currently I may check here 145,000 on 2nd of September. This probably means that at the 1st of November I will be promoted to the next rank. That's one thing. But more important, because my reputation has increased. Let's see what this one does. Loss. Because my reputation has increased with Cologne, I have the permission to set up an office over there. Which also means that from now on, as soon as I have an office, I have access to these goods, and wine is the most important one. So, with that in mind, I haven't transferred the file yet. Bremen, Cologne, Bremen, Bremen, repair. First of all, I need to check some things. Honey, pottery, wine, grain, leather, meat, timber, wool. Honey, pottery and wine from Cologne. Honey, pottery and wine. Maximum wine. Pottery 5. Honey, maximum. That's 1. Grain, leather, meat, timber and wool. Grain, leather, maximum, meat, maximum, timber and wool. Anything else can be sold. Beer, bricks. Now I have to do... No, not yet. Beer, bricks. Let me think. 5. Bricks. 5. 20. Is it smart to do it actually like this? Fish. And too much. So I'm going to do 3 stops in Bremen. 1 to pick up my goods, 1 to sell everything to town, and 1 to dump everything in the warehouse. Now the first thing I am going to do is make sure this is dropped off, because I will need that. Big problem, because I was able to pick up a captain, I have to search the entire map again. So this one taken out, I got 4 ships, I need 7. I can use him later actually. Also, this one has to be a trading captain at some point. So I need to change captains at some point. Got quite some nice captains at the moment. I'll leave that ship for a while, because my crew is starting to get upset. Timber, sailors, was he? No, I'm lucky. D110, okay. One of the things, this is something I have to keep an eye on. He doesn't need much. Great. Just the one I'd like to take. It's also the one I can't take because there's another ship nearby. So I have to be careful. Which is a shame. Meanwhile, loading it. This one will sell cloth for sure. Too risky anyway. Gone when I saw them a moment before, so either it turned around or it's a naval combat. This may be an easy one. Gotcha. Nice thing. Something I didn't know but actually learned from playing another game. Nice gains, well old pottery honey. Not a bad haul. I'm going to send it to Gdansk. I was afraid of that. Still nothing. So, next one will be called Spotter Groningen. If it docks anyway. Nothing here. No chat. They're all happy. I hope it stays that way, but I got beer aboard and every once in a while my crew tends to drink the beer or the wine. So I have to keep an eye out for that. Nice part. And almost at the number of ships I need. Got 6 out of the 7 I want. So I will send him on the convoy route as as well. Whoa! Oof! 2 Crayers and a Hulk already. That's going to hurt if that one catches up with me. Nothing. Rostock. Maybe I can sell beer in Rostock. Would be nice. Making some on the side, so speaking. Lacking 10 bits. Should be able to get that in Lubeck. Let's move again. Well, this one is certainly fit to fight. Bigger convoys. Rostock, money. That should be enough. Bingo. Looks like I am lucky, because I keep finding the pretty good captains. I also need to think. Yeah, I was afraid of that. speaking of, remember that barn we found in Hamburg? This is the other side. Since it already has the same name. Bricks, grain, hemp, timber, pottery and wine. Bricks, grain, hemp, timber, pottery, wine. That's what I want to buy over there. That's what I want to sell over there. Beer, cloth, fish. Beer, cloth, fish. Everything between honey and pitch. Salt, skins and spices. Well, oil and well, things are improving right now. Bremen, Bruges, Bremen, Bremen, repair. Hemp, pottery, salt, wool. Hemp, pottery, salt and wool. Wool is maximum, salt is maximum, pottery 5 and 1, 2. Bricks, grain and honey. Bricks, grain and honey. Maximum 2. So let's see. Beer. No, not max. 30. Cloth. 15. Fish. 2. skins, spices, timber. Skins to wine. This is a tricky one actually. Skins to whale oil. Wait, no spices. I will explain that in a bit. Skins. 5 timber, 5 whale oil. Start with 10. Spices and wine are being imported from the Mediterranean. That's the channel. Most will be dumped in London or Bruges, which means that it's easier for me to pick it up in those cities as to go there and sell it. That's why I said that picking those goods up instead of delivering, even if the city isn't producing it, is going to be what I prefer. And done. Has to repair anyway, so that's a good thing. If I'm not mistaken, 2, 4, 5, 6 convoys. Nothing here. I'm going to repair first. After that, I will rename it after I captured that last after I captured that last snaker, that one. Well, it escaped. That's the good news. I also forgot something. After I have captured that last snaker, I will rename it to Spotter Hamburg and start using it on the trading convoy. Manage demands a little bit more, well, it's no problem. Not bad, 3 Crayers. That's the one I should have. Never mind. Second time. See, that's why I really would like to have Crayers. And this time it got looted. Crayer, 3 Crayers. It's the same. Acom Beringer. Okay. I also am impetuous. Okay. But this is the same pirate. Has been the same pirate that tried it before. Doesn't matter. I will get it back. It's a shame that I lose that money. But in the end, yeah, well. I'm able to deal with it anyway. Now let's check. Let that one go. And then let that one go. Outgoing ships. Maybe interesting as well. 89. Shouldn't have. Well, maybe I should have let that one go as well. That's the interesting one. That is, if I'm able to capture it. And that's my disadvantage right now. So my first task in this fight is to make sure that it can't escape. I don't think I'm able to make it. Because I need to steer towards it at some point. And with a near similar speed, that's pretty hard to do. Although I am catching up. I have serious doubts about it. Because I still need to steer towards it. The moment I do, I start losing speed. So this is going to be fine. It's another reason why I prefer Crayers. Yeah. I knew it. The moment the fight started and I had to turn against the wind, immediately turning against the wind, I knew it's going to be a hard one. Again, except this time I actually may be lucky. Now that's funny. This is funny. I have an empty ship and I'm almost going the same speed as the one which is deeper in the water. So this one has a captain with the highest sailing skill. There's no other reason for it. Crap. So I lost 2 ships. Yeah, this is going to be a fine for sure. Also, at least this showed why, for some functions, maybe I'm lucky, why it's sometimes better to have a sailing captain as a trading or a fighting captain. Going to be tricky again. I am somewhat going faster. Not that much, but it may be enough. Well, in this case, it is enough. So I need to think now. Hamburg. One. Oh, I forgot Gdansk, but yeah, I can put that one in as well. So Hamburg and Gdansk. I have my 7 convoys. And only one of them is currently missing a captain. Where's the crew actually? They're fine, okay. Next route. Beer, fish, grain, hemp. Beer, fish, grain, hemp, pottery and timber. Hamburg is one of the cities having a full beer chain. Pottery and timber. Bricks. Cloth. I need to pitch. Pottery, salt to spices. Whale oil to wool. This is what's going to happen a lot with free pirates. Now, unlike previously, I'm not going to send it immediately on the trading convoy because I want to get rid of those weapons. Loot it. Oh, flat. Lucky me. I have to change him for a moment. Yeah, I'm already an hour on the way and I haven't even noticed. So I'll try to find a captain. Really hope it works. Try to get the pitch needed and the funds needed for the Crayer. 10 more pitch. Hopefully I'm able to build a Crayer pretty soon. Otherwise I have to take a loan. That's possible, it works. But at the same time, there's always the risk of not being able to pay it off, and if that happens, I will either have to pay it in pounds, which means I will lose even more goods and thus a way to make money, or I am forced to join the guilds and sell off one of my ships over there. No captain. Oh, wait. Okay, so my merchant's house is ready. And at the same day we get a tax bill. Not taken into account yet. And there goes the money. Well, some of that money is still invested. So, with some luck, I'm actually able to sell off some of the skins and spices. Get the income out of that. Let's check. 3 spices. Ten iron goods, okay. Yeah, I had some bad luck with iron goods on him. There's a captain. 430, actually a good one too. And there's some of my income. The reason I lost that big number of funds is this. I'm buying up a lot of honey at the moment. But winter is coming, and no, that's not a reference to a TV show. Winter is coming and honey will be going up in price a lot. So while I'm having too much honey right now, over time I'm certainly going to be able to make a profit out of it. Wine will be somewhat profitable too. So far, each and every ship is making a loss, and I'm not really happy about it. Hey, shouldn't I have been promoted? Or did my CV... Ah, there it is. I was already waiting for it. So, I'm become a trader.
Usante Spiritus, linguas tanquam in nis in apostolos descendens. Amen.
Here comes the trick. The pirates will operate a lot over there. And the 20 skins are really something they would like to have. You also need to think for a moment. Hamburg, Groningen, Cologne. That one's heading to Hamburg. This one doing the circle. So Groningen, Hamburg, Cologne. Bruges. Groningen, Hamburg, Cologne, Bruges. So let me think. Going to send this one to London. Beer, cloth, leather, meat, pig iron, wool. Beer, cloth. So there's no need for beer. No need for cloth. Everything between fish and iron goods. No pig iron, pigs. Pitch, pottery. Salt skins, spices, timber. No wool, if I'm not mistaken, and wine. Ah, oh, never mind. I'm still making too much losses, actually. So that's heading to Cologne, to London, Groningen, Bremen, no, Groningen, Cologne. I got the Bruges somewhere. Hamburg, Dansk, under repair, okay. Groningen, Cologne, Bruges, London. So I need Scarborough and Ripon. London, Groningen, I'm going to turn this one into Ripon. Beer cloth. No. Fish. Grain. Hemp, honey, iron goods. No leather, no meat, no pig iron. Pitch. No pottery. Salt skins, timber, well, oil and wine. Salt, hang on. Let's see. Bricks, pig iron, pottery, salt, well, oil. Bricks, pig iron, pottery, salt and well, oil. Fish, grain, leather, meat, timber. Fish, grain, so I don't have to transport that. Fish, grain, leather, meat and timber. That's it. Done. Still lacking one ship going where? London. Ripon. Bruges. Cologne. Bingo. That's the one. Supposed to head to Scarborough. Bremen. Scarborough. Bremen. Bremen. Repair. Scarborough goods. Beer cloth iron goods. Beer cloth. Not too many. Iron goods maximum. Timber and wool. Timber. Not too many. Wool maximum. Bricks, leather, meat. Gdansk. Bricks, leather and meat. Right, so fish to honey. Fish, grain, hemp and honey. Fish, 2 grain, 2 hemp, 1 honey, 10. Pig iron, 2 spices. Pig iron, 2 pitch, 10 pottery, 5 salt, 10 skins, 5 spices, 5 timber and then whale oil and wine. Whale oil 15, wine 10. Groningen and Hamburg. Yep. So that's all set. The only thing that needs to be done is getting him safely we're able to build in Novgorod. Very nice, except also got rent, which is very nice. But still making losses on routes. I'm already almost, not entirely, almost having a break-even point on my house. One house. I was afraid of this. So, two goals. First of all, getting him back and dump the swords. Eventually, I'm even able to get some income as arms trader. Not that much. Some. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Dominique, Bowman, two Crayers, going to chase that one because of the skins. This is 16k, but I'm easily able to get 20k out of it. With some luck. And there's the other one. A Hulk, a Cork, and a Crayer. Aiming for him, probably. The good thing, because it has a Cork, it's going 4 knots, so I'm always able to outrun it. Next month I will be promoted again. Depending, this is still a problem, depending at how I'm doing reputation-wise. Reputation, okay, so London, that's city number 3. Buying way too much hemp. Spot a hamburg. Okay. So we have at least 2 or 3 pirates having a triple convoy right now. So far so good. Gonna ditch this because I don't need it. Got way too much hemp. I knew it. At least I'm lucky. So 2 pirates have 3 ships. Here comes the next battle. See? Oh well, it's another one actually. So he's trying it again, second time. Seawolf, Unsinkable, Aphrodite. That's him. No, he's also chasing me, but because of the cog he can never keep up with me. Skins 1200s. What I'm missing is actually that pirate that spawned from the mission. And also simple Crayer you will outrun it. And my convoy is safe. That's the most important thing. Because right now I have 18. For big iron. Nice. And of course the AI brought in skins the moment I did the same thing. You have no idea which one? Probably him. So right now the big question is, am I able to make a profit or not? I really hope I am, because I need that 25,000 to build a Crayer. But what I know from this game and Port Royal is the first month, first half to full year will always be hard. Most of mainly the main reason, how's the captain doing? No sailing. The main reason being that a lot of cities are still having goods, so the imbalance you later deal with isn't there yet. Once that imbalance starts to appear, and it slowly is beginning already with showing up of the skins quite often, once that imbalance starts to happen, excuse me, I will make more profit. Like up here, I just sold a big bunch of wine. So things are starting to improve right now, and getting honey on the list. Profit 5.5. Do 37 for additional rented warehouse, making sense. Loss 27. Profit 8.6. Loss. Naval battle. So yeah, it's a matter of waiting for what to happen. I was planning for a shorter episode actually, but looks that's not going to happen. Once again, chasing the one heading to London. And my next permit, I think my balance is going up again. Groningen. Okay, so we got Cologne, Groningen, Novgorod, and London. Okay. Able to build a snake, I just need finances for a Crayer. She has 10. So we're going to buy the pitch. Still need a half timbered, but I don't have the money for that. Oh wait, I do. Okay, so far housing. That works. I will play up to, there's the next permit. Seeing the permits, I think I will get a promotion on the next level as well. Ribbon. Okay. So the only thing that's actually causing my problems right now, yeah, 2-4 DK, is the fact that I'm still at a loss up here. As you can see, it's actually dropping. That's not a problem. But as long as my finances are dropping, I'm not happy. There's also a shortage on pitch right now. Next episode, because it will take some time to explain and show it properly. But next episode, I will give you a little bit more of an insight about the formula I'm going to use to supply the cities. It's not that complicated. But the best thing to show it to people is, well, you know what, I may actually be able to do this. Let's start by the beginnings. Several players of the German community have been collecting appropriate travel times between all cities on the map. That means not only the 24 basics, but a lot more. Eventually, there are 40 cities on the map. You can't get them all in a normal game. You need to mod the map for that, but there are 40 cities. So they've been collecting the traveling times between each and every city. To do that, they took a captain without any sailing ability and put them on the lowest ship, which means for the river towns, that was a snaker. For the coastal towns, it was a cog. With that, With those travel times, I'm able to calculate what's needed. Spotter Bergen. Okay, let's check. He improved his sailing. Nice. So what I did, I explained it before a little bit. We know the production of the town. No, wait, let's go to another city. Hamburg. 0 days Bremen. So basically it's traveling 1 day. That's number one. I'm also going down a lot in fun, so I have to check why I'm all of a sudden dropping. Because I had 11k. Zero days, so that's 1 day. And with the trading, it's another day. So 1 day to travel from Bremen to Hamburg, 1 day trading, 1 day to return. I am able to calculate the total consumption of the city. I am also able, and it's a weekly consumption, also able to figure out the production in a week. So in this case it's easy, because the only thing I need to do is take the consumption, 53 beers, minus the production, 26 beer, makes 27 beer, divided by 3, or actually divided by 7, so that's 3 and a bit, times 3. So I should probably have to transport somewhere around 10-11 barrels of beer to supply this city completely. That's how it works. Iron goods are easier, especially now. I need 30 iron goods in a week. So that's between 4 and 5 a day. Let's say 5 for the time being. Times 3 is 15. If I bring 15 iron goods, I'm able to supply the city. So what I'm going to do is at some point, and that's another reason why those spotters are useful, I'm actually able to calculate that I put everything down in an Excel file, and the only thing I need to do is putting in the numbers. The traveling times are already completion. Half timbered house ready for use. Okay. And have permission to start an office in Bruges, which is nice. And that's the only thing I need to deal with. But the only thing I need to do is set the numbers of the production, the consumption. I already have added the travel times, the traveling times for the ships times 2 in the formula. So with that, I'm able to calculate how much goods I need to travel and I need to transport, and with that I'm also able to pinpoint no, not pinpoint, but to get the amount of goods needed much closer. So I'll show you next week how it actually works. Because, like I said, I was planning for a short version, and currently it's another 2 hours. But we made it to merchant again. So 2 promotions is quite nice, and with 250 I am 50k away from my third promotion. I hope, yes, I'm actually making a profit now. So I hope I keep doing that. That's my house. Half timbered 72, merchants 82, but I don't think, no, 15 needed. And 16 needed, so I need to wait for a while. And I need pitch, so at some point I may still have to take a loan. We'll see. For now, I think we've done enough. I hope you've been enjoying it. I did. Because, like I said, the 2 promotions are going, and it looks like finances are coming up at the moment. So, yes, in the last year, 35. Well, actually, that's because we haven't played 12 months yet. Only a year, but 6 months, so it's going fine. Things are going up. So I'm happy. I've been enjoying things, and I really hope it will improve over time. There are some things amiss still, like lacking well oil. That'll improve. Okay. So the imbalance is slowly starting to happen. We'll see about that next week. I wish you a very good week, and I hope to see you next week. Goodbye.